Guys, it's the Board Game Roamer, and I'm back with another episode of Secrets of the Lost Tomb. 1F by land, 2F by sea. So, previously on Secrets of the Lost Tomb, there was a whole hootenanny of action over here in the corner. Mr. Towling is flying fist of furying as best he can. A smorgasbord of nasties with another nasty on the way, and another one at the far end of the tomb, heading his direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Bianca was doing okay, and I was thinking about taking her back up, to help him, and a creature has spawned. And unfortunately, I had forgotten when I told myself that she's going to have to go through this spike trap room and do a knowledge check, which she only has 2, and if she fails it, she would only have 1 health left. So, things are going to get what you might call interesting. Also, let's not forget that, again, quite unfortunately, you cannot rest in a room with creatures, which means that Towling, in order to get rid of the slowed effect to get his 2 decks back, can in fact not rest and get his decks back. So he's using his 2 lethal hands to fight stuff that's just going to literally keep damaging him. So I'm not going to lie. As I said before, I know the game says if you die, then you pick another hero. But that's just, they're gonna make it or they're not gonna make it. So that way, when if I ever do win one of these, then I'll be like, yes, this is amazing. Oh, this is gonna be rough, y'all. Okay, so crud. Oh yeah, Bianca. Bianca is the first player. So, I don't think there's another arc portal room. Evade 0, evade 1. See, the evade wouldn't be so hard if it wasn't for the 2 decks and a 5. Okay. Now here's something I didn't do that I realized. I forgot to give Chang Li Tao his 2 starting companions. So we'll give him his 2 companions. Sirdar Standeep Singh is the first one. Ignore all critical misses. Oh, well, that would have been handy. Turn. Reroll all ones rolled. Upkeep. Refresh. Okay. So he doesn't get criticals and he can reroll those. Second one is Roger De Martin. +2 combat versus undead. +2 strength checks. +1 movement checks. That's interesting. And I can exhaust him to reroll 1 movement check. And refresh him. So if they're undead, which Keeper of the Tomb is, that would help. But pretty much other than that, not a lot of help there. So Bianca, I believe, is just going to use her first. Daggone, I'm just knocking everything all over the place up in here. Use first action to move. And she is actually on level 2. So we have Osiris the Eternal. Okay. And on a search exploration, she gets +4 courage. So she's actually going to go to +5 courage. Nice. And that gives her +1 combat and +1 adventure test checks. And of course, in typical fashion, the symbol that we drew is the same symbol that we just drew in the previous room. But never fear, the scenario book is here, and the scenario book says, once defeated, resolve the effects. After the adventurers have found 5 Franklin cipher codes, do not trigger this section. So, yeah. 2 more revolutionary poltergeists appear. Yay! Because that's so amazing. Not really. Alright, now, Chang Li Tao. Action. He's going to... I haven't fight, but I think he's going to use the healing salve and give himself some hit points because he's probably gonna need them. Yeah, so he's gonna give himself 4, so he's gonna go from 11 back to 15 health. So let's rotate that. There's only 2 uses left of that. Bianca's going to go. She's going to attack one of the poltergeists. That means her courage goes from +5 to +4. Just inside the +1 combat and +1 adventure check range. So... Oh, I forgot about Pablo. He gives me an extra combat die too. So, Excalibur, 4. Dexterity, 4. Pablo, 1. The serrated dagger, 1. And we'll set that one aside. So, let's roll that +1. Oh man, that is a critical. Not that it really matters because they don't have armor. So I guess it didn't really matter, but give them a little bit of a shuffle, and roll it up. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. That's on top of itself. There's a couple of critical misses, which don't do anything. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And that is not less than, which means successful, has no armor, so she just straight up mutilates one of the poltergeistuses. And 5, okay. That gives her an additional 3. So she is at 13 total points. Alright, so there's a 10 and 1, oh gosh, 1 and a 2 and 3. Alright. Mr. Singh is going to, gosh, I mean, I guess he's got to attack. I don't know what else he can do. I mean, I really don't. So he's got a 2 dex, thanks to that slowed condition. So that's a 2. He gets +2 versus undead because of Roger De Martin. So that's 4 dice. So he's gonna roll. And 1 hit, 1 critical miss. He's already slowed, so that doesn't mean anything. The 1 hit, and it has a 3 combat rating. So he takes 2 damage and goes from 15 to 13. Unfortunate. Back to Bianca. Bianca. Oh, I forgot to spend his action. I'm going to mess that up. Bianca goes. Bianca attacks. 4 for her strength. 4 for her mythos. The 1 serrated. And +1 for our companion. She is outnumbering because the companions count, which I have failed to do. I realized just now. So there you go. So she gets to roll all these. Alright, so she gets 2 hits. We didn't roll this. Critical miss, really? No hits, no hit, no hit, no hit, no hit, no hit. No hit. 2 critical misses, 2 hits. Critical misses don't do anything. Alright, so he is going to take 2 damage for that. Wow, that was horrible. Oh, wait. Well, I'm doing it with the wrong person. Hold on. That's not her. That's Bianca. She's going to take 2 damage. It's going to take her to 4. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. No, she's going to take 1 damage. They're not a 4 combat. They're a 3. She still only has 5 health. Oh my goodness. Okay. Taling. He's going to attack the Keeper of the Tomb again. Again, he's going to have 4 total combat dice. Alright. And so roll it up. And that's... Oh, that's actually 3 hits. What do you know? 1 critical fail, but he's already slowed, so he actually does 3 damage. Look at him. Finally actually did something decent. 3 damage. So there's 1 damage. There's 2 damage. There's 3 damage. Alright, cool. Bianca going for the smackdown again on the poltergeist. 4 and 4 for her stats. 1 for her companion and 1 for her outnumber bonus. And 1 to roll on the side for the serrated dagger. Okay. Give them a little bit of a shuffle there. Roll them up. Alright, so that's 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit. No, no. No, 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 no. And there's some critical fails, but that doesn't mean anything. And, oh, no hits. So that's 4 damage to that poltergeist. And again, I'm going to put this just 1 token on him. I remember that. Telling goes again. Telling is going to attack. Put this over here for now. Is going to attack the Keeper of the Tomb. And he rolls 2 hits. That means he takes 1 damage. Goes to 12. Bianca rolls a certain number of dice. Alright, and then this is the serrated dagger. That was a critical fail. 4 is a miss. Another critical fail. A hit, a hit, a hit. Critical hits. 3 misses. 2 more misses. 1 hit. That's 4. That is enough to kill the geist. So the poltergeist is no more. And she gains another 3 shards. And because she has gained 3 shards, that's 15. So because she has completed that room, that is actually the 5th token. Now she has 15 shards, by the way. That is the 5th token. So I'm putting these all in a completely wrong bag. Good grief, Charlie Brown. That is the 5th token. So there are now enough tokens to wake the Wendigo. If we can get up there without her dying because she has no way to heal. And yes. Alright. Let's see what happens, boys and girls. She needs a teleporter. Telling. Telling goes again. Telling rolls his 4 dice against the undead keeper of the tomb. And he gets 2 successes, 1 critical fail. He takes 1 damage. No, he takes, yep, he takes 1 damage. Alright. And Bianca gets to go again. Like I said, at this point, since she's got everything, I mean, we have all the pieces. She's just going to go 1, 2, 3. She's got 5 movement. 4. And she's going to have to make a check. And, oh gosh. If she fails this knowledge check somehow twice in a row, she will die. Alright, she failed. Use 1 audacity to reroll. Oh my gosh. Failed again. Okay, here it is. If she fails and does not get a 5 or a 6 on this roll, it's game over. Oh, 2 5s. Okay. So the trap fired. So there's only 1 charge left on it. That was 4 movement. So she's going to move 1 more. Whew. Lordy, lordy, lordy. She's going to move 1 more. And that's going to be the end of her actions. Telling is going to go again with his final action. Probably his final action period. And he gets 1 success. Oh gosh. Yeah. He's going to get 1 critical success and 2 misses. So that's going to be 2 damage because the combat value is 3 on the keeper of the tomb that he's attacking. So that takes him down to, down to 9. Okay. Well, well, well. And that is the end of that round. So we all know what time it is next. That's right. It's time for the tomb to not be kind to us most. Oh, there we go. So, Feeling Exposed is the name of the card. Tomb effect. For everybody, this is a red card. All adventurer armor does not prevent damage. Does not prevent damage. We move creatures. Pretty much the only one that moves is this vampiric into the room with Taoling. This is just not going to be good. And the terracotta warrior moves 1, 2 closer. Creature combat. Alright, well. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Let's start with the Enchanted Maui Man. Combat rating of 3. And Taoling, that is not undead, so he only has 2 dice. So that's 1 success, 1 miss. That means the combat rating of 3, he takes 2 damage. That takes him to 7. Then the Keeper of the Tomb. In this case, he rolls 4. And he... Wow, there's 4 hits. Really? And that's 4, 5, or 6. That means that everything connected. So he actually killed the Keeper of the Tomb. Look at that. It only took him like, 12 rounds. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So the Keeper of the Tomb goes away, and for his troubles, he gets 3 shards, which brings him to a total of 5 shards. Then the Hound of Tindalos, not undead, only has 2 dice. 1 is a success, 1 is not. The combat rating is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. He has no armor, so that means he has 2 health. Oh, the Vampiric Gargoyle is also a 6. Can you believe it? And he is undead. But he's also flying. I wonder what this means. This is not one I've ran into. Let's look this one up. I wonder if this is in the thing here. Let's see. Flying. Okay, well, I don't see anything that says, yeah, okay. Alright, well, there you go. Well, there you go. I guess it's just his normal 2 dice. And, oh, goodness, a critical failure. And 1 hit, but that's still 5 damage, which takes out Chang Li Tao. He was mauled quite viciously. And, yeah. So, that was the creature combat. No, well, that's technically not it. Let's just see how Bianca would have fared. I think she's going to destroy 1 combat. And she's got, like, all these dice to roll. There's a critical fail. Fortunately, doesn't mean anything. Another critical fail. Serrated dagger, it was a fail. Critical fail, critical fail. Success, success, success. 2 more critical, or 2 more fails. That would have been 5 successes. That would have been plenty to take that thing out. But there you go. Like I said, if somebody died, I was going to stop. So I'm going to try to make it through with both. So there's Secrets of the Lost Tomb. This was scenario 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, or you will enjoy it if you're watching this long after the initial publication date. I love the game. I mean, I think the game's super fun. It's definitely, I think this is a good example of like things can go really well. I mean, having Excalibur boosted her combat from nothing to just a beast, but at the same time, the guy that was my combat guy getting infected like that, I mean, that could really jack you up. And I think especially in a game with a higher player count, if you didn't just get rid of him like I did, if you played it through and you were the guy, you were one of the players, and then you just started attacking everybody, that would just be brutal. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I love the game. It's super fun. I've only looked at the first 2 scenarios because I have seen the first scenario played several times online, so I'm not really didn't want to do something a little bit different, and so this was different. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. If you saw any mistakes, because I guarantee you I made mistakes, let me know what they were so I can correct those in future plays. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode. Bye-bye.